Hello, everybody. So you have hosts of two DeSo shows, well, two web-free shows, DeSo in the Eyes of Beholders with Matryoshka and...
Your boy Cassius Couve.
Yes, and today we have very special guests. We are at this amazing event in Los Angeles called Supermint.io, and we want to introduce you to the co-founders of this event, Ian and Zoo.
Hi, thank you so much. We're really happy with how it turned out. We wanted to create an opportunity for the community to engage and connect, and frankly, everyone's reaction has been just mind-blowing. We've been really just blown away with how well everyone is loving the event and the engagements, and we're really proud of how we were able to execute on our vision and bring all of these activations, engagement speakers from really just diverse backgrounds and experiences to create that opportunity for connection for this Web3 community. And we're so glad that we've got people like you guys here with us. So thank you so much.
Yeah, man, I honestly completely blown away. I can't agree more with what you said. Honestly, it's a total labor of love when making something like this, and you don't really know 100% what people's reactions are going to be until the day of and when they come in. And so yeah, we're just really appreciative of the feedback and that everybody's having a great time and that they're learning and that they're I've already seen people connecting and putting those dots together, and so I feel like kind of sort of mission accomplished a little bit with what we wanted to do, and now there's a whole bunch of other things that we maybe there's some goals we weren't quite able to, attain, and so that gives us some lofty vision for the next, opportunity. And so yeah, this gives us some good foresight, and it's just been an incredible experience so far. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and I actually wanted to thank you because, first of all, your panel on women and women inclusion in Web3, thank you, from the face of the women all around the world, which, we have this problem in crypto that it's mostly guys, and even if you see it last, it's like, 3 guys and just me. And that basically reflects crypto even to probably great extent, and I just really enjoyed that, you were so inclusive and diverse in your approach to this event that you included everybody, so thank you for that. And I just wanted to ask you a little bit about how do you see the future of Web3, of augmented reality, and everything that we are experiencing right here, because I just experienced Oculus for the first time today, and I was watching Cassius and his Jan Hump partner perform, and it was absolutely mind-blowing, and I'm definitely starting to understand more why people are so crazy about this. So I just wanted to ask you about maybe your vision or some of the things that you're looking forward in the upcoming year or couple of years in the future.
Totally. Yeah, as far as what I see as the future of this personally, I've been saying this a lot lately, and I think that hopefully this makes sense, but what we're all calling the metaverse right now won't be called the metaverse coming soon. It'll just be there. It'll just be integrated into everything, just like the internet's integrated into everything right now. We'll expect it to be there. We won't call it the internet. We'll say, where's your Wi-Fi, right? What's the password? Give me the password of the Wi-Fi. You'll enter a space and expect to connect your wallet to the building's infrastructure and things like that. And so there's all kinds of things that are absolutely right on the horizon, and it's interesting to hear how it's happening right now. And yeah, just the way I see it is that it's going to be a lot less, what's the word? It's going to be a lot less obvious in the future, because it will just be everything. It will just be there. It will be a lot less how it is right now, where it's so new and so, different, right? You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree completely. I think that what I see for the future is, well, not only the increase in user ownership and user connectivity and that kind of direct connection between communities and creators with the people involved with them, but I think kind of some of the things we've barely touched on, and some of the things that Eric and I are focused on, is really looking at what infinite metaverses really looks like from a content creation perspective, right? What does it look like if everybody's living in their own reality that is completely skinned based on who they follow, right? Like if you have everyone that you follow, like on a social level, if you have their art and their content and their visualizations, their music, everything that they're doing in your world digitally, well, then we start looking at a future that is completely unique for each person. And then you have to ask, where are the shared experiences? Where do we create community and humanity between people when we have completely unique experiences in life? And that's kind of where we started when we started Supermint, which was to try to create an opportunity for, real world, like temporal engagement for people, creators, and communities that would transcend the kind of unique multiverse experience. That real world experience is the only thing we can truly share. And so that's why we thought it was so important to really focus on creating shared experiences in the metaverse.
Can I say something too? I really appreciate Supermint for this as well, because I look forward already to next year's Supermint. I haven't even performed yet. I'm going to be on the panel tomorrow talking about digital real estate. But I think what he just said was very insightful about the fact that you can kind of create your own world. I already have noticed that just in Web 2.0, right? People get siloed in a bubble. And I think in many ways, COVID kind of burst that bubble because everyone had to face it in one way or another. It affected everyone's life. But now we're, reopening and we're creating new metaverses. And an event like Supermint, what'd you call it, in real life, right? What is it, IRL, right? You're like, IRL, what's that? It's in real life. It's very important that we have these type of events, these meetups. I mean, I wrote the song, Come to Supermint, and I'm performing tomorrow. And just like it, at Supermint, that's why NFT winners be. It's gonna be a place with a whole lot of energy. I'm talking about a place, man, I'm telling you, it's just like, it's super high energy in this whole building. So I appreciate you guys for having it.
Thank you, Cassius. Thank you so much. And you mentioned something about the content that people own and the shared experience that they have, and about owning stuff and owning your identity. So I wanted to ask you: have you heard about DeSo?
No.
I have not.
What about BitCloud?
Yes.
Okay, so BitCloud was a proof of concept for BitCloud. They're going to edit this out. BitCloud was the proof of concept for DeSo, that is the company that they rebranded to and that exists right now, which stands for Decentralized Social. And the whole idea of this is owning your own identity. So you have your DeSo identity, and you can use this to log into any of the 200 and more. They're building more and more apps every day. And you're just using this identity. So if on Facebook, you can only use Facebook, and then on Twitter, you cannot really use Twitter to log into Facebook, and vice versa. Then and there you can. But the most beautiful part of this is it's decentralized social. So there is no Mark Zuckerberg, there is no anybody else who stands on the top and who can say we're going to cancel you because you said something about Trump or Russia or Ukraine, or choose whatever it is that you're saying that the companies don't like hearing. So I just wanted to share this.
Can I say something about DeSo? So just so you guys know, I'm verified on DeSo as well. Just so you know, DeSo is a layer 1 blockchain. It stands for decentralized social. You can invest in the token on Coinbase. But basically, imagine having a Twitter profile on the blockchain, except you get your own cryptocurrency. You get a social token. So I can invest in you directly. There's a lot of artists on there. They mint NFTs. It's a layer 1 blockchain that's got basically no gas fees, little to no, a fraction of a penny. And that's basically what it is. I just wanted to make sure you guys understand that. It's a layer 1 blockchain. Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. It's actually, it brings up an interesting point, I think, about kind of that movement that I think is really important. And that is the Web3 identity is so important to retaining the specific freedoms that you're talking about, being able to say whatever you want, and basically being protocol based instead of trust based. So that's kind of thematic in the industry. But I think especially right now, I think it's something that we should really pay close attention to and value very strongly, that connecting your incentives to your actions directly, it gets rid of all the middlemen, all the trust, all the bad actors really over the long run. And really what we're trying to build is and what we think is possible is a world where creativity is the most valuable human contribution, and inclusivity is more valuable than exclusivity.
I'm so happy to be meeting more people who are like creating those shared experiences and that, you know, that help unite us and not divide us. And like tonight's event was one of these places where I felt included and part of this, and it was absolutely amazing. So thank you so very much for creating this amazing experience for all of us, and we're definitely looking forward to what you're going to do next, and we're going to be there to support you and cheer you on.
Awesome. That's incredible. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I really have nothing else to add.
That was good. Yeah.